Hi, I'm Jared.
I'm Cole.
This is Tater Tot.
Look at her.
Welcome to the Game Club.
Hit the music.
We don't have music.
Okay, bye.
She'll be on the floor for the rest of this.
Alright, so what do we play?
Like Dusk. But first, a word from us. Our sponsors.
Us? We don't have any.
We are our sponsors. That was the joke.
Oh, yay.
Anyway, Cole,
Yeah.
if people would like to know more about us, where can they find us?
Twitch at r/loredump. Sorry, that's Reddit.
Twitch.tv/loredump, twitch.tv/loredump,
Yeah,
twitch.tv/Jared the Cow.
Yeah, I do the Loredump, he does the cow.
Twitter over at me at lore_dude, or the Loredump page at _dumplore. I mean, just dumplore. Twitter.com/dumplore. God, I'm an idiot.
Anywhere? Oh, on the YouTube? That you're
Yeah, if you
watching
enjoy
about?
this, subscribe.
Don't. Please comment in the section below.
Anyway, Dusk.
So, Jared, what is this game?
Oh, Dusk is a modern day version of an old style game called a Twitch shooter.
Yeah.
It harkens back to Quake and Doom. It is fun, first and foremost.
It's very fun. I very much enjoy it.
It does exactly what it seeks out to do, and nothing more, nothing less.
It's perfect in what it tries to accomplish.
Yes, and if you do like FPSs, try it. If you feel like you get motion sick playing really fast games, do not play it. And if you don't like hard games, I'd say it's kind of difficult.
It's kind of difficult, but at the same point, it has your own levels you can pick.
Yeah, just don't be me and actually go down to an easier level. I'd never drop difficulty.
I didn't drop difficulty for this, but I was doing pretty well.
Yeah, he's good at these games. I suck.
Yeah.
If you see people sucking, it's me. If you see people being good, it's him. Anyway, the story of Dusk, I guess, is the story. So story is definitely not the driving focus of this game. The main character technically doesn't have a name.
He's Dusk Dude.
Or the treasure hunter.
I prefer Dusk Dude because it harkens back to the Doom guy.
Yeah. So you're Dusk Dude, a treasure hunter who goes to Dusk, Pennsylvania. I'm really curious why they picked Pennsylvania.
I don't know, but I kind of want to go now.
This is a real place.
Maybe it's based off that town that Silent Hill's based off of.
I forget the name of that town, too. It's just one building now. It's not a town.
The smoke still coming out of the streets.
And I still want to see his review, though.
Dusk Dudes?
Yeah, Dusk Dude. Visited Dusk, 7 out of 10. Too many cultists. Got shot at a lot.
I had fun killing.
Where do they get all the chainsaws from? Same question I had in Resident Evil 4. I have now. Where do they get all the chainsaws from, man? Like, there's so many chainsaws.
We feel they're in America. I mean, you can just order them.
But they don't really have money. They're like... Anyway. And then you've...
Jared, they have a lot of money. That's the whole reason Dusk Dude comes here.
He wants the treasure. Does he ever find the treasure?
Yeah, you keep getting it. That's your morale.
Oh, that's what it is? Okay.
Yeah. So
anyway, you fight a bunch of cultists, obviously, as we said.
Yeah.
And they're goats.
There are goats. They're evil goats.
And then eventually you fight in through their town, into their base, into their other dimension, and you fight the old god who gave them power. And you became the new chosen one. And that's really the whole plot of the game. That sentence, so...
I mean, it has as much plot as Doom.
Exactly. It is...
It has the little end credits after you beat the boss in a chapter, and it gives you like a...
It's very much a 1993 PC game in that aspect.
I'd say more 96.
The reason I say 1993 is because 96 they did have the ability to do cutscenes, they just didn't.
Yeah, but those cutscenes are beautiful.
As a connoisseur of bad cutscenes. Connoisseur. StarCraft. Anyway.
What?
StarCraft is some of the worst cutscenes ever.
Nah, they were brilliant. They're all Southern.
All Southern. All the time.
The gameplay,
Yeah, so gameplay is that it's a Twitch shooter.
A lot of bunny hopping. If Which it has an easier bunny hop than older games, I will note.
Yes. Bunny hop is when you hold like W and D or W and A and jump.
And you jump and you somehow gain momentum by doing that. Well, I will note that in like Half-Life, it was kind of a technique, a trick to do it.
Yeah, you had to time it perfectly.
Well, in Dusk, it's just kind of like...
I can't do it still, but as stated before, I'm bad at games. He can do it.
I can do it. It makes these large maps feel so quick and fast just by jumping around them.
It's gonna be fun because they'll hear her snoring.
Anyway, the weapons. What were some of your favorites?
My favorite's probably the super shotgun.
Super shotgun. I like the hunting rifle.
Hunting rifle. You were really good with that without aiming with it, which is weird. You would just fire it and hit it.
The little dot on the screen, I was just like, I would jump through the air and I'd snipe someone.
Yeah, and then like me with the super shotguns, because I suck at games, and the shotgun hits a lot of things, and the super shotgun does a lot of damage.
I do love the Akimbo style normal shotguns. Yeah. To which they made them useful, but like not being like just one shotgun.
Yeah.
It's bam, bam, and like the rhythm, the timing, the feel.
The Terminator reload.
Oh, it's great.
Everything Terminator reloads. Every gun. Besides the super shotgun.
You can't actually reload.
No, but they
when
just
you press R, it spins.
Yeah, they all just do the...
Crossbow, I didn't use it much, but I do recognize it's more useful than I thought.
Yeah, it's probably honestly the second most useful gun behind the Riveter.
I will note that it can shoot through walls.
Mm-hmm.
If you play it, shoot through the walls.
Yeah.
And it doesn't just shoot through enemies. So, also has enough recoil that during the slow-mo scenes, you can fly.
Mm-hmm. If you get the super hot power-up.
Yeah. I personally like the, it wasn't like a quad damage, it was just shoot faster.
Rapid fire. It's the best time to break out the dual pistols and give them pistols. Burn through all 300 bullets.
My favorite was the few times they gave you 2. And then your dual pistols just become all powerful.
Or you become speed riveting.
And just gone.
The whole thing is just explosive. The Riveter is an explosive gun for some reason. I don't know why.
It is the best gun.
It's also the boss killer. You save up all your ammo.
The mortar is okay.
Mortar. See, the problem with the mortar is it's definitely more the double-edged sword of an explosive gun than the Riveter.
It's a grenade launcher.
Yeah, but
that you can time the explosive.
And you also just go, and it bounces off a wall accidentally, and it lands right in front of you, and you're like, I hit the button, and then you blow yourself up.
Oddly, they don't have like a BFG.
No. They planned one, right?
They planned one. They said it didn't really work with the levels they were just level design.
Put it in the cheat codes. They already gave you the cheat codes.
Yeah, I love the cheat codes.
So, there's power-ups. They do... So, the way the power-ups work is, typically when you get one, there's either already enemies set up,
or they spawn in.
Or they'll spawn in to screw your day.
Yeah, but you're all powered up and ready for action.
But even sometimes it doesn't help. Like that one trap room where it's just like, and they spawn, and they spawn, and they spawn, and you're like, oh, that was fun, I guess.
I always enjoyed them.
Maybe it's because you're a masochist, Cole.
Maybe.
Or
I think they don't have an invincibility power-up, which is kind of just like a generic kind of...
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of odd that they don't.
Yeah, a little bit. No, you think
I do like their unique take of just fire rate.
Mm-hmm.
Just let it all out.
Yeah.
You need more ammo out faster.
Guns fire quick. Who cares about damage? And like when you're doing with the shotguns, they're like rapidly spinning.
I will note my aim was probably not the best. I missed a lot, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's the problem. I take time to aim. He doesn't. He kills things I don't.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
So what do we kill?
You kill cultists. You kill a variety of cultists. You kill giant men with chainsaws. You kill weird hooded dudes. You kill goats. You kill soldiers eventually.
I will note that each chapter has its own themes.
Yes, like the town chapter is very much just farmers,
cultists,
chainsaw dudes,
beasts, I'd say, and then the second you get into the military, kind of a la Half-Life.
Yeah, and then like the military is super weak, but they have better ranged attacks.
And then the third kind of reminds me of like a medieval setting, and it even starts you out with just like a medieval style weapons. Like your main weapon then is the sickle, and
then you get the sword.
The sword, which is really cool.
Which is Zelda.
And the bow. Or not the bow, the
crossbow.
Yeah.
But no, but like the weirdest enemies in the game are definitely like scarecrows and what was that? Scarecrows and like zombie women.
Yeah, the zombie women are weird. The robot women are weirder.
Those things, like Mama.
Yeah,
and Big John.
The bosses.
The bosses are the weirdest things.
I love them.
The investigator. Infectigator.
The infectigator?
The something-agator. He was awesome. His son was awesome. You fight him, you kill his baby, you do bad things to it.
Trogigator?
What?
Is it Trogigator?
Trogdor! What?
I thought that might be a reference to it.
Trogdor?
Yeah.
So, go look up the song Trogdor if you're in the metal. Trogdor was a man.
All the levels kind of fit all the enemies that they come from.
Yeah, they definitely design levels and enemies in places where, like, they all make sense. And then, like, I think probably the coolest level sequence was the one you fucked up. It's called, like, the Gauntlet. Yeah. And what it is it's a series of rooms that teleport to one another, and you're supposed to be chased by this big boss the whole time.
So you can actually defeat that room without having to beat the boss if you just go around and you hit all the thing, and you get a pacifist bonus.
And that's supposed to be, like, this, like, the way it's supposed to be done, probably?
Well, there's two ways to do it. You can run around and avoid him, or you can just kill him.
You can just do a cold and have a full riveter and just fire it at him until he dies. And then mortar, because we ran out of river at him.
Yeah, then I ran out of that.
What'd you kill him with, the pistols?
Those power-ups.
What was he called again?
I don't remember. He was horrifying.
You fight him again during the boss rush level.
Yeah.
Which was also hell. Probably the hardest level in the game.
Oh yeah, it was.
The boss rush level. Because, like, the final boss is complicated and...
It's complicated, but it's fine.
Yeah, it's not bad, but, like, that level is just like, hey, enemies. All the time.
I always thought that, like, big bosses in an FPS aren't that hard. It's mostly when they just throw everything at you.
Yeah, like...
and that's when they really challenge you, and it actually is... I find that most fun.
And you got the flaming dog.
No, I didn't like him. Experiment 1.
Yeah.
Experiment 2.
You never expect Experiment 2. He's always catching you off guard.
The levels are really done. Interestingly, they're never stale.
No, yeah, everything feels fresh. Especially, like, so the first levels, you feel kind of more like in this, like, entrapped area.
Yeah.
Where you keep on moving from one section to the next section to the next section.
They make sense, kind of like a Half-Life style where you're going into the next area.
Yeah, and then by the time you reach the third thing, you're fighting these expansive worlds, essentially, where you teleport and change gravity and do all this weird crap to navigate.
Kind of reminds me of the end of Half-Life, but way better.
I forgot you hate Zen.
I don't hate Zen. I think Zen's fine, but most fans do not like Zen, including the makers. Yeah. So
you can't argue with the guys who made the game. I mean, you can.
I can.
Fuck you, John Romero.
I think it's fine. Well, no, you love Daikatana.
Come watch me play Daikatana on stream.
You love it.
If enough people come, I will play. If I'm bad at this game, imagine how bad I am at Daikatana.
If you make it through the first section, it'll be amazing.
I'd be impressed.
But it's just a game with a lot of love put into it.
Yeah, clearly New Blood cared about it a lot.
They cared about it. Even when you shoot, the reticle isn't static. It expands a little bit and bounces back.
And there's so much customization.
Oh, the amount that you can mess with the graphics is just fun.
You can turn the pixelization from none all the way up to playing it on your Game Boy.
We tried.
You can turn your guns to non-existent or as big as the third of the screen is.
Did you know the damage actually is based off that, how big your guns are? It makes sense. The kickback on the shotgun would be brutal.
You can change the color of the game. You can put all these weird filters on it.
The filters are pre-programmed colors.
And they do different things.
There's like the one for Deus Ex that's all yellow.
One of them just turns into intro of Skyrim.
One's noir. It's just like black and white.
Yeah, that's really cool that they did that.
A lot of attention, a lot of care.
A lot of people put a lot of time and effort into it, whereas in you get an Assassin's Creed game, which is technically probably a better made game.
Technically, but there's not as much love and it's not as fun.
Yeah, it's not love, it's not effort, it's definitely just time.
This is a game I put on to take up time.
Yeah.
Well, this game is so much fun, and maybe sometime they'll come back and make a chapter 4.
You excited about their next game?
Oh, Gloomwood?
Yeah.
Oh, they took an interesting part of this game is they had a lot of interactivity, weirdly.
Mm-hmm.
You could, pick up items.
Yeah. Specifically the soap.
You can pick up... Oh, grab the soap.
Grab the soap.
That's an achievement.
Grab the soap in every level, and then just throw it at something and see what happens.
Yeah, you can pick up barrels, you can pick up saws. It kind of reminds me of the gravity gun a little bit.
Yeah, and then they took that and essentially made it a main mechanic in their next game.
Yeah, well, Gloomhaven's way more simulation, kind of.
Realistic,
yeah.
Instead of, inventory management.
Beefwithguns.com.
They own the best websites. They love redirects for some reason.
Go to Waste That Money.
Waste that money.
Buy this game.
Buy this game, buy their other game, buy their other game.
I'm excited to see what they do next. They might come back and do another chapter. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Then it'd probably be free, because that's the type of people they are.
Yeah, it'd probably be free. Doom had other chapters.
Yeah.
Half-Life had expansions.
You can create your own maps.
You can. I tried a few. They're okay. They'll get better with time.
Their Winter Jam just finished up last week.
Yeah, I tried a few. They're okay.
Yeah.
I will note it's weird playing without the music. The music adds a lot to it.
Yeah.
It's atmospheric. It puts you in the mood. It gets you riled
pumped up.
Yeah.
Like the kicks.
What?
All the little kids with their pumped up kicks. Better run. Faster than my bullet. Anyway, out of 10, Cole.
I'd give it a 9.
I would say as the game genre it's trying to be, and everything it wants to be is a 10 out of 10. It does exactly what it wants to do. Personally, I'd say it's an 8 out of 10.
You just didn't have fun with it.
Well, no, it's just I don't like the genre. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
I had fun. I had a fun time.
To be fair, I
also had a bad time.
If I played a racing game, I would not have a good time. I do not like racing games.
Yeah, but if you played the perfect racing game, if you played Crash Team Racing, you can identify it's not the new one, the original. I have to differentiate because the new one's shit. Anyway,
didn't they put loot boxes in?
Yeah, it's legitimately pay to win. Anyway, but if you play the original one, you'd be like, yeah, it's a fun game. I enjoy it. I understand how good it is for the genre.
My worst are the realistic Forza ones.
Forza and Gran Turismo.
I don't like them.
What about Need for Speed?
I don't
How about Too Fast, Too Furious? That's a movie.
Never watched it.
Anyway. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching.
You have a good day.
We'll see you soon. Ugh, fuck!
Hi, baby.